Evil makes me feel alive.
Well, hello everyone. That was Spawn Ranch, a band that existed primarily through the 1990s. I actually knew them fairly well for a while there. Big fan of theirs. Met them through my time at Industrial Nation. I interviewed them like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, they were really cool guys and very, very talented. Kind of wish they'd stuck with that sound, but that's a story for another time. Anyway, I thought I'd just pop in, say hello as I try to wake up. Happy Independence Day, everyone. And let's stick to that independence, independence. We are celebrating independence because, well, we didn't want to be more like Europe. We didn't want a dictatorship or a monarchy or any of the other crap. And, we didn't want all those goddamn taxes. We didn't want goddamn taxes, and we didn't want centralized authority. We wanted to be able to govern locally. And I think now more than ever, it's time to remember that because, I think a lot of people don't remember that. And in fact, maybe it's time we all follow that great film that was cheesy and dumb as fuck, but very enjoyable for some moronic reason, Independence Day. And we blow the hell out of the reptoids. I'll leave it there. This could go down a very bad path. I'm already pushing it with last night's show. Anyway, how are we doing, everyone? I'm waking up, and I just thought, fuck it. I'm not quite awake enough to start writing yet. I'll pop in and say hello there and see how everyone's doing because I'm happy now. I am happy now, but unfortunately, due to post traumatic stress, when everything starts blowing up later tonight, I'm not going to be doing too great. For a while there, I was kind of getting used to it. It didn't bother me as much anymore, but I don't know. This year has not been so good. But okay, let's see. Going through. Oh, and by the way, that song I played, "Locusts" by Spawn Ranch, their album, the Coiled One, every single song is that fucking good. It is an amazing album, well worth getting. You can download it, I believe, off of Bandcamp, and if not, you can find it on eBay or Amazon. I recommend getting a hard copy if you can. Again, you can get them on eBay. You're done working out, Catherine, and you can't lift your arms. How those arms looking? I bet the work's really paying off. That's excellent. Going through your comments. We are now paying more taxes than we were when we started the damn war over it. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of my point. In fact, I would have to say that the current Biden regime, Biden definitely does think he's a king, and they are acting just as every bit as corrupt and tyrannical as old King George did. So, yeah, maybe it's time we all hop on those fighter jets and have. Was it Randy Quaid brought the saucer down by flying up into its death ray? I don't remember. It's been a while. The thing about Independence Day is, for as dopey a film as it is, the director's cut, where it's like an extra, I think, half hour long, is a much better film. I mean, it's still got the cheesy ass, goofy moments like the dog the dog running to escape the fire and all that, but it's a better film. Okay. Going through here. Happy birthday, America. Damn straight. Yeah, I'm starting early today because, as I said, I'm not quite fully awake yet, so I'm not ready to sit down and start writing. Gotta give the mothership a cold, a digital cold. The dumb thing about that plot point, Ironcast Night, is that didn't have to be stupid. That scene in Independence Day where they decide to use a MacBook, to upload a virus to the alien mothership, didn't have to be. Hey, come take a seat. Hi. I'm not awake yet. I've been awake for less than an hour, so I thought I'd just.
You're talking about Independence Day?
Well, it's Independence Day.
Okay, that works.
I said that when we needed to have a war against old King George because of taxation, it's good to remember why we left the Brits. We didn't want a king. We didn't want all those faggy European policies, and we didn't want to be paying all those damn taxes. We didn't want centralized control. We wanted to be able to govern locally. And maybe it's time we all climb back on our fighter jets and once again blow the crap out of the reptoids.
Did you talk about how the script for Independence Day was the sequel to Stargate?
I was going to get to that, but yeah. No. Here's the thing.
Hey,
The-
Catherine.
Oh, she's been working out.
Excellent.
Yeah, apparently her arms hurt.
Good for you.
Yeah, Patrice O'Neill called Independence Day the best first half of a film. Then it goes off the rails. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the director's cut greatly helped.
Yeah, it was a better film. It still had goofy moments.
Like the fucking dog.
Yeah, but it made a lot more sense. It wasn't as silly.
Yeah.
There was more character development, weird leaps in logic.
Well, some of the leaps in logic, they did a better job of explaining them.
I still found Judd Hurst so damn annoying. They should have fed him to the aliens, but I mean, usually I like Judd Hirsch, but his character in that film was like, dude, just punch him.
Judd Hurst.
Jeff Goldblum's dad.
Oh, him. Yeah.
He's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Nagging parents can go to hell, thank you.
What if he switched roles with Harvey Feinstein?
No, only Harvey Fierstein can play him.
Yeah.
Play Fierstein. But now what I was going to say is that the scene with the MacBook uploading the virus didn't have to be stupid.
No.
Okay? It wasn't just that he was overly, it was that he was a nag. He wouldn't stop nagging the fucking characters. It was like he wasn't playing. Judd Hirsch could play he's a good actor. He was playing a caricature. He wasn't a human being.
Point at a character in that film who wasn't a caricature.
Okay, an annoying caricature. Hey, wait, no. Will Smith was playing himself.
There you go. That is true. That is true. But anyway.
Oh yeah, Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid was the best part of that movie.
Yeah. Although I do have to say, as far as fan service go, having Brent Spiner show up was great.
Yeah, that was great.
I mean, he actually was. There wasn't enough of him. There really was not enough of him.
Jim Norton called his character Hebe Kuikenberg. Wow, dude, the character was such a bad stereotype.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, dial it back. I know this shit makes people in Hollywood laugh. I know that Hollywood people and New York people find this shit funny. For the rest of us, it's like, what the fuck are we looking at?
Yeah.
It's an annoying old guy yelling at somebody. It's not funny.
Yeah.
But
well, no, okay. This is a legitimate question. Legitimate, not poking fun of, although maybe a little. Is it a thing? Because Jeff Goldblum's dad is an ex-rabbi. He stopped being a religious leader when his wife died. And so him like being all up in everybody's shit, it's like, is that a thing rabbis do?
I don't know.
That's a legitimate question.
Fuck, why would I know?
I'm asking to the
ether.
ether.
Yeah. Look, Jeff Goldblum played a Jewish character, and he was a normal person.
Actually, you didn't know he was Jewish until you met his dad.
Exactly. He played a human being.
Yeah.
What a concept.
Of course, Jeff Goldblum always plays human beings. It doesn't matter what.
We all like Jeff Goldblum in that film. None of us want to hit him.
No, we don't. Actually, he went out.
Wait. Catherine says that old Jews really are like that.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Well, then, for the younger Jewish people in the audience, I'm very sorry. that must be extreme pain.
Wow.
That sounds almost as bad as the stereotypical mitas and tias from Mexican culture.
Mm-hmm.
The overbearing.
My mita, my great grandmother.
Yeah.
A cute gate.
Wait, she was Filipino.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, wait, which one was Filipino?
The one that was Dorothy was Swedish, and she married a Filipino. She married a Filipino ex-con.
Oh, is that where the Filipino comes in?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Artie, my grandfather, my grandfather on my dad's side, his parents were the ones who immigrated from Mexico, and my great grandmother Mita. You get my mom started on her and just how overbearing and controlling she was.
Yeah, old Mexican women. Oh my God. Yeah, I lived in Southern California. I know this.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I knew her as this really nice, kind old woman, but you got my mom started. Fuck.
Your Irish grandma wasn't overbearing.
No, Mama was great.
Yeah. Actually, I really liked her.
I miss her. I really do.
But anyway, the whole point I was getting at,
Yes.
why you could hack an alien ship with a MacBook. All you had to say is it crashed in Roswell, which they did,
Mm-hmm.
and we based our computer technology off. We learned from it.
Yeah, that's all.
Bam, MacBook's compatible with the alien tech.
You know,
that's all it took.
Fucking Gates.
Yeah, I mean, all you needed to say is, yes, our modern computer technology was all reverse engineered from the crashed spaceship they found. Now we have an explanation as to why Jeff Goldblum could write a computer virus.
Well, and then when you look at the fact that the script began life as the sequel to Stargate, it was that Dr. Jackson knew how their technology worked. You know, Jeff Goldblum's basically playing Dr. Jackson.
But Dr. Jackson wasn't Jewish.
No, but he had the problems with travel, just like Jeff Goldblum
Yeah,
did.
he did.
You know, the really nerdy. Yeah. You had.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. The original plot twist of Independence Day, apparently, from what I understand, it was going to be Stargate 2.
Yeah.
Was that the aliens are attacking because they say you attacked us first. You blew up Raw.
Yeah, you blew up Raw. You came to our world, and we're going to shut down your gate permanently.
That would have been one hell of a twist.
And it was supposed to be Dr. Jackson and O'Neill again.
Well, Tweldy, the interesting thing is Kat's definitely an American through and through, because what? On one side of the family, a very Irish woman.
Hey, no, Tweldy, I am not fucking half Nazi. My German side came here in the 1700s. They fucking founded an entire county in Indiana. Now, my grandfather is, well, he's now dead, so I get, well, no, still is a Marine, even though he's dead.
Yeah, your grandfather fought Nazis.
and he fucking fought the goddamn Nazis. So no, fuck you.
He was at Midway.
Yeah, he was at Midway.
Your grandfather was at Midway.
He was at Midway. He was at Pearl Harbor. He was on the cleanup crew on both of those.
Holy crap. That must have been grim.
He didn't talk about it much. He talked about the Goonie birds. That's about it.
Well, no, he talked about the cleanup. He talked plenty about Midway. He would not talk about Pearl Harbor.
No, he didn't. But
yeah, her grandfather was German. Very German family.
Extremely German.
Grandmother, very, very Irish.
Yes.
Who Kat looks the most like.
Yeah.
It's just kind of strange. And then on the other side of the family, what was it?
Mexican, Filipino, and Swedish.
Yeah.
I'm a mutt.
Kind of destined for the big tits.
Yes.
This is kind of destined. A German, Irish.
And thank God I've got the the pale
Swedish.
German, Irish, Swedish skin, but I tan like a Mexican. Thank you very much.
Okay. Let's see.
By the way, 12D, I love you. I tease. I love you.
So,
Catherine, my German ancestors came over right before the war, so I narrowly escaped the accusation.
Yeah, I think that's something a lot of people don't realize, is just how many Germans fought. Well,
a ton of German. Well, shit, all of Indiana, all of the Midwest was founded by Germans and Swedes.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a lot of German, people with German ancestry. Do
you want to tell them about what my people did to your grandma?
Well, I just want to say real quick, I really legitimately want to know from my family, although I'll never get the answer, what kind of tensions there were, because we still have family in Germany that we're in touch with and have forever. And I'm just curious what life was like back then during the war. But anyway, no, my grandfather was a fucking patriot.
Well, keep in mind, Hitler was everybody's friend till he wasn't. Time named him Man of the Year, remember?
Yeah, Time did name him Man of
And
the Year.
FDR had a lot of nice things to say about Hitler until he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what were you gonna say?
what did my people do to your grandma?
Which grandma? Oh, you make light, but I can't make light of that. My grandmother was in a Japanese concentration camp in the Philippines. My grandmother on my dad's side.
Now you said what? So, but it wasn't the scary kind, right?
Yeah, it
or
was. It
that was
was.
torture.
She wouldn't talk about it.
So they did torture her.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's why I can't joke about it.
I've never heard that part. I've just heard about the parts about how they could actually duck under the fence and go into town.
Depending on who was in charge. Every time you got a regime change, everybody got rounded up and everybody got put into barracks.
Oh.
And then it was a question of whether or not you'd be allowed to go back to the quote, the air quotes house that you had been living in. And there was starvation, there was torture, there was Dorothy did what she could to keep her two girls safe. Dorothy was my great grandmother. And their only saving grace was that they were Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, remember they got over there because my great grandfather, I can't remember what his name was. He was a smuggler in the Philippines, and he came to the U.S. and fell in love with this blonde-eyed, blue-haired woman, and they got married and had kids. But he was a smuggler and he was an outlaw, and he showed up one day after doing a trip and said, "Hey, pack up everybody. I'm going to take you on this great trip to the Philippines. It'll be awesome. It'll be like a vacation." They were his cover for his latest smuggling operation. And they landed the day Pearl Harbor happened.
Oh, jeez.
And he took off. He almost literally jumped off the boat and swam to shore. And his family saved him and smuggled him into the hills, but abandoned his wife and kids.
Jesus.
And the Japanese, when they figured out who they were, immediately rounded them up and put them in a camp.
This was one of the Japanese concentration camps in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
The Japanese were holding the locals there.
Now, they were, because they did have some influence for a while there. Blonde-eyed, blue hair. Yes, exactly. Very exotic. But because of who they were, they did have a nice house for a while. But slowly, as the war went on, things got rougher and rougher, and it got really tough for them.
That's fucked up.
And I mean, they were there for like 10 years.
That is rough.
Mm-hmm.
So I will lighten the mood a little. Last month was Pride Month, okay? What?
No, only one house had the rainbow flag last month in this neighborhood, and they took it down halfway through the month. I'm driving down the street, coming back from the grocery store, and everybody's fucking got a flag. It's like, fuck yeah.
We got to put ours up, man.
We do.
The flagpole broke, I know.
The flagpole broke.
In a windstorm.
I put a star on our door, so we've got something at least.
Let's get the flag back up. But, I thought I'd just remind everyone, choose wisely. What would you prefer? How do you want to spend your 4th?
I'm seeing 2s.
All American melting pot fun.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever the hell's on the right there.
I'm having a hard time figuring out if that one person to the extreme right of the picture, um, what their sex is, or if that's body paint.
Yeah, I can't tell either. I didn't even tell what the fuck that's supposed to be.
Yeah, I can't tell. It kind of hurts to look at, actually.
Okay, I'll take it down. I know that I put this up last year and it got a lot of people pissed off.
We can put you can put it up. It's just it's like one of those magic image things where like you're staring at it trying to figure it out, and it's just making your eyes and your brain hurt.
Last month was Jurassic June.
Mhm.
So yeah, anyway.
Ooh, rocket pops. Those are really good. I haven't had a rocket pop in years. Sorry, I just saw Humble Marty's post. By the way, have you been seeing the posts from Dragon? What's his name? Sorry, my brain is frying and I'm bad with people's names. I gotta pull up.
What do you mean the American girl with the real boobs? You want all four of them at once. Draco.
Yeah, Draco. Have you been seeing? Thank you, Tweldy. Have you been seeing Draco's posts?
No.
My fucking god, poor dude is an unarmed guard in Oakland.
What the fuck?
He's talking about how people were stealing a boat from across the street. And how he keeps having to run off homeless people who are stealing his lunch. I mean, at first I thought it was a joke until I read further. I'm like, oh shit, that's something that's actually happening to this poor guy. What are you reading?
Oh, John Delaraz. We've been harassing somebody.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm just blown away by poor Draco.
Oh, here's the comment. Somebody yells at John, "Why are you always crapping on white women?" And John Delaraz says, "Who do you think's telling their kids to cut their dicks off? Asians, Mexicans?" No, I don't think I'm following him. I thought I was.
No, this is on Discord.
Oh, it's on Discord. Okay, yeah. I'm on Twitter. Anyway. Let's see.
Oops.
Oh, France.
Yeah. Like, oops. General.
General. Let's go down to general.
No, it's right there. There you go. Scroll up.
So poor Draco Nightmare is having a nightmare, huh?
Yeah.
Get out of Oakland. Although at this point, I think it is actually safer than San Francisco.
That's not comforting.
Okay, is this it? I realized the guy's broke in twice.
That's a part of it, yeah.
Dear God.
Yeah, he was posting about it starting yesterday, and I woke up this morning at like 5:30 to...
Oh, this is the gate they were trying to tear into?
Yeah.
God damn.
He was saying that they busted into the Bevmo across the street from him, and it's just like, fuck.
Well, when they've decided it's okay to commit crime, that you're going to get that. Sniffed by Joe. This is her uniform, huh?
Good uniform, Catherine.
I like that. Anyway, should we...
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that, Eloise.
What?
The homeless guy climbed 7 stories to reach Draco's lunch. He had his backpack on the roof of the building that he works at. Yeah,
Holy crap.
got some fucking, Day of the Dead shit going on.
Well, it just shows how much California's fallen.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. It's going on 10, and I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm sure you haven't either.
Not really, no.
So anyway, I just thought I'd hop on, say hi for a little bit before I get down to business of doing my work. Spend a little time with Kat. So a happy Independence Day to all of you.
Yeah.
And as a proud American, I'm going to motorboat her. So
Acid Trip has a quick question. I've never seen nor read The Boys. Is it bad or worth it?
it's not worth it. It's one joke over and over again.
The Amazon show was
Okay.
for a season and a half, but it okay. The only reason to watch it though is oh fuck, who played I'm totally blanking on his name. He played Dredd. He was in
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Keith.
Keith.
That's his name is Keith.
Keith. No, I legitimately don't remember his name. The actor's name. He was in Lord of the Rings. He played Dredd. Carl Urban. Yes, Carl Urban's really the only reason to watch that.
But no. I have a lot of comments on The Boys, and none of them are good. So seriously, it's just don't bother. Save your money.
Should we save that commentary for a later day?
Yeah.
Thank you, people, for posting his name.
Okay, well, I'm going to call it an evening or an afternoon, even though it's not afternoon here yet.
It's morning.
And Keith Urban, somebody else. And remember to order Boobs of Steel. It'll go live on the 10th.
Yes.
And once again, for all of you out there listening, this has been a long, hard road to get this book published. What started as a fun little joke of a kind of project that would be fun, turned into a massive nightmare.
It's not a nightmare.
No, but it was quite a slog. And it's finally seeing publication, or at least the first installment of many. So thank all of you who helped make this happen.
We love you too, Catherine.